This basic demonstration video is meant to walk makers through the workflow of how to 3D print using open source code derived from Thingiverse, using Ultimaker Cura software and an Ultimaker S3 machine. There are many websites that embody the crowdsource movement and publish open source 3D codes for 3D printable products. Since the code is already generated and free, this is a good option for beginner makers to explore. As you can see, there are many options to choose from. I am going to print an adaptive chopstick holder, which may benefit people with limited hand dexterity. I always take a look at the accompanying photos that often include exact dimensions and photos of the product in use. You can also take a look at the comments and reviews from other users. Once you've decided that this is the print that you would like, select the Download All Files button. This may take a moment, and here you can also tip the designer if you choose so. Once the file is saved to your computer, you can upload it to the Cura software. It'll show you a preview, and then the model will appear on the interface. You can look at the model from multiple angles using the camera position tool located on the bottom left of the user interface. Next, you will need to select the printer that you are using. For this demonstration, I am using an Ultimaker S3. The material that I am using is a black PLA and the print core is an AA.4. By default, the Print Parameters tab will open the Recommended Settings mode, which will include 4 options: layer height, infill, support, and adhesion. For this print, I went with the default layer height, chose 20% infill, and decided to add supports. Once clicking Slice, the software will generate 2 pieces of information: the estimated time the print will take and the amount of material that it will use. Place a clean glass build plate onto the printer and secure it in place with the metal clips. Check that the print cores you want to print with are installed. If you need to change the print core, do so. To install a new print core, navigate the middle tab on the touchscreen and press the existing print core for the extruder you are using. Click Change. Read and follow the instructions on the display. Open the glass and flip the front fan down. Remove the print core by pressing down on the clip and pulling away from the insertion slot. Press down on the clip as shown in the video and insert the new print core into the corresponding slot, lining up the top with the print core for the second extruder if necessary. Close the front fan and continue to follow the prompts. PLA filament comes in spools and is available in a variety of colors. Load the desired filament onto the spool holder and thread the PLA filament through the bottom. Make sure that you keep your fingers pressed on the filament that's wrapped around so it doesn't unspool. Once secure, place the spool back onto the machine and load the filament into the feeder that corresponds with the extruder that you are using. In this case, I am using Extruder 1. Clamp the material in place, spin the Ultimaker around, and view the display screen. If you're using Ultimaker material, it will automatically register. Placing some glue on the build plate can help with adhesion, and is often recommended. Previously, we saved the job file directly onto a USB and inserted the USB into the 3D printer. So now we are ready to print. Select your file from the display screen, close the glass, and watch your print start. It is recommended that you hang around for the first couple minutes to ensure that your print is adhering to the build plate correctly. Once your 3D print is complete, remove the glass build plate by unclipping the clips and taking it off of the printing surface. You will also need to remove your build from the glass plate itself. You can do so using a variety of tools. Once it's removed, you may have some finalized touches to add. I had a brim and supports, so I needed to use tools like X-Acto knives to clean out the supports themselves. Here you can see a finalized version of my print. Also be sure to clean your glass build plate with a soft silicone sponge and hang it on a dry rack so that it's ready for the next print to be used. You should also return the machine to the state in which you found it for the next user. Click the display screen and select Unload the filament. It will walk you through exactly what you need to do, so follow the instructions on the display screen just as you did for loading the filament. Spin the machine around so you can access the bag. Catch the filament as it comes out of the feeder and hold down on the spool itself so it doesn't completely unwind. Unclip the spool holder from the spool of filament itself, wrap the remaining filament around so it's taut, and feed it through the holder circle on the spool, just to keep it in place. My name is Gabriella Francis, and I'm a maker, tinkerer, and certified and licensed occupational therapist in the state of New York. I hope you found this demonstrational video beneficial and it has inspired you to want to make as well.